Hey, what is up, YouTube? Andrew Rooney here, full-time drummer and drum teacher based right here in Auckland, New Zealand. We are back with another PayPal request. I'm going to get straight to the message. Master Rooney. I'm requesting the playing of this classic and yet controversial tune from the Guess Who of Canada. Most known for the tune American Woman. Really, was that them? Oh. Controversial because it was banned at its release by the FCC of the USA. I don't know why I just said that like that. I could have just said the FCC of the USA. I said the FCC of the USA.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Moving right along. Because it supposedly contained pro-drug, anti-capital punishment, and anti-God lyrics. Randy Bachman kills it on guitar. He always claimed to not be a partaker of drugs, alcohol, or cigarettes. Can't hardly believe that based on his guitarist. Of course, back then when a band recorded, they all actually gathered in one room. I'm just betting Randy Bachman could be seen inhaling deeply every time a waft of secondhand smoke floated by him. Killer tune from beginning to end, a true masterpiece. Respectfully, Mike D. Mike D, you've been good enough to support the channel a lot over the past couple weeks, months, and I really appreciate it. With that said, we're going to get straight into it. It is the Guess Who, Friends of Mine, 1968. Let's go. Interesting cover.
Friends of mine don't have the time.
Love the vocals.
For food or wine. Just money is on their minds. Life is sweet on a one-way street. They're indiscreet.
Got an accelerando happening here.
They'll never meet.
Halftime backbeat. Another accelerando? Crazy! You're not allowed to do this. Do not try that at home. I'm going to stop it there. We're only a minute 24, and although I feel like I've just heard like 3 songs, as an aside, and I just have to say this, I don't know why I just have to say it, the font here, Whitfield Soul, which I'm assuming is that the album title? There is a font in Canva, which I use for my thumbnails. I think it is literally exactly that font. If I find it, I'm going to put it in the thumbnail for my video. See what you think. Let's see if I even got close with that reference. This is absolutely bonkers already. Unfortunately, I'm not paying a lot of attention to the vocals or the lyrics because it's a first time listen for me. I should have mentioned, I don't think I've ever even heard of the Guess Who. I've played Guess Who.
I guess you're tough.
Sorry, cut that up.
Does your man have a moustache?
Let's keep going. Now we've gone all Rage Against the Machine. Displaced backbeat.
Baby, 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 baby.
What?
Baby, 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 baby. Baby, 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 baby,
Funky.
baby. I gotta get a 2-ton truck. I gotta get a 2-ton truck.
Get that chart.
I gotta get a 2-ton truck. I gotta get a 2-ton truck. I gotta do it to a duck on a 2-ton truck and fade away like Ron Renee. Alright, alright.
Oh, what a heavenly ride sound.
got the
Whoa.
magical mystery tour. You got the magical mystery tour. You got the magical mystery tour. You got the magical mystery tour. And Kurt is the walrus. And Kurt is the walrus. And the walrus does funny things to the veins in his left arm. Yeah. Alright.
Listen to this guitar part. It's in the left channel. That could be Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine. That was total Tom Morello. Wow. I would be stunned if Tom Morello was not a big fan of the Guess Who. That whole thing, it went from the muted thing that he always does, and then like a kind of a wacky, almost hip hop. I know this is pre-hip hop, like some like high melody. I don't know how guitarists do it, but some like high sort of melody effect part. This is insane. This is absolutely insane.
And Michael is now a father, alright. And Michael is now a proud father, alright. And my good friend Michael is now a proud father. And Michael is now a father, alright. And that means Michael's wife is a mother, alright.
Over my head. That guitar part as well sounds like Tom Morello. That is a roll and a
Up
half.
the 13 steps of the gallows walked the condemned man. And time passes very quickly when death is near. After having completed the first step, the condemned man knew there were but 12 left before he would meet death and his soul would leave his body. And after having completed the 13 steps, the condemned man was met by a giant cloaked figure. And with a quick flick of the wrist, the man was dead. And his soul left his body and went down, 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 to a place we laughingly refer to as hell. But none of us will ever go there, because we're all far too groovy. The man's body was left to rot on the gallows, and a great multitude of black birds came and picked the man's corpse apart, piece by piece, limb by limb, until nothing remained, and his blood melted into the ground below. The gallows was made from a tree created by God. The man's blood dripped into the ground, which was created by God. Even the giant cloaked figure, which was the man's own end, was created by God.
Are you hearing the bass and drums interplay in the background?
Even the man's soul, which went down, was created by God. Even the black birds, which picked the man's corpse apart, were created by God. And where was God?
That whole section was absolutely stunning. perhaps if you're, I don't want to belittle anyone who listens to music who doesn't play an instrument. Let's put it this way. Perhaps you love the song and the vocal part has always stood out to you there. I challenge you to go back and listen to the bass and the drum ensemble comping improv interplay there. Stunning. Somehow, even on a first time listen, I managed to stick with the story of the vocals because that was incredibly powerful and it's like front and center. But you have to go back. I was there for it the whole way. That bass and drum part was like a march, obviously, with a super slick roll on the snare drum. Accenting the bass, boom, 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 boom. Accenting those hits, and then this just like sound like he's tearing paper. That roll, incredibly smooth, demonstrating a lot of control. Must have some type of marching background. To have a roll that slick in the 1968, come on! We've still got 3.5 minutes of apps. There's going to be more shocks here. This is a discovery. Mike D, thank you. This is a discovery. So how funky this is. Displaced fills. Classic fuzz 60s solo.
In Flanders fields the poppies grow, between the crosses row on row, to mark the dead. To Flanders fields the hippies go, to smoke the poppies there below, and feed their heads.
Guitar panning, really
And
cool.
they're all friends of mine, each and every one of them, no better and no worse. And we'll probably all end up down there together when it's all over. And that's why we say, baby, 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 baby. Baby, 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 baby. Baby, 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 baby. All right, all right, all right. It's all over and it's all right. It's all over and it's all right. It's all right, all over there. It's all right.
Take 5, Dave Brubeck. What just happened? That is one of the craziest songs I have ever heard. That's the craziest song from memory that I've featured on the channel. This is when you are crossing over from rock and experimental rock and prog. I don't even know what this is. 1968. What else was going on like this at the time? But this is when you're crossing over from experimenting and you're heading into art. This is very, very arty. I love it. Now, one of the big fears when you make a concept piece of music or an arty type approach to music is it's going to be really pretentious and really self-serving and just not interested in engaging to anyone else other than yourself. This is fascinating. You could hear the passion. Now, I'd have to go back to fully understand the story and friends of mine, what that relates to. Obviously, I'm assuming different elements of society, and the 60s were a really turbulent time, obviously, and people were starting to be more aware of anti-establishment, and maybe the government is not always telling the truth, and this and that. It was a real volatile decade. So I'd have to go back and see what those sort of stereotypical, I guess, friends that they're talking about in those elements of society. Oh, man, this is heavy. It's heavy conceptually, it's heavy lyrically, it's heavy musically. The ensemble work here is chef's kiss. From beginning to end, the bass player and the drummer were like, it's like they just had ESP, like a sixth sense. One knew what the other one was going to say and just answers it perfectly, or just joins in and goes with it, and drifting in and out. This is the most gorgeous interplay you're ever going to hear between a bass and drums, Well, Miles Davis rhythm sections had it down pretty good. But in terms of like a 60s rock concept like this, incredible. Mike D, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember, original video links, as always, in the description of each of my videos. Of course, go along, check out that original video link, and support the artist. If you out there have a direct reaction request that you definitely want to guarantee gets on my channel, the only way I can guarantee requests at this point is via that PayPal link. That's just to say a big thank you to the people who are supporting the channel. I do also have a Patreon. That's just $5 a month. Through that, you get access to the blocked videos. Other ways to support my channel, please do consider hitting that subscribe button, like button, and leaving a comment. It all really helps me out. And really important, you as a subscriber of my channel, you get access to a full and free 30-day trial over at Drumeo. Go learn from the world's best drummers for free on me for 30 days. Until next time, take it easy, keep chopping wood. Ciao. Oh, you're still watching? You should subscribe.
Where's the subscribe button?
On the left, is it left or right?
No, isn't it the right?
Top left. On the right's got the video and the playlist.
Yeah, come on, man, subscribe. Don't be a dick.
And then Drumeo too. Drumeo down the left, bottom left. You should do it. You should do that. It's good. And then on the right, videos you might like, playlist.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.